Namaskar everyone. Hello, welcome back in Share's Corner, and I hope all of you are having a very good day in this well situation. As much as a good day you can get. Either way, uh, from this series onwards, this will be a new series in the channel, which will be short-term video series, which will cover the main storyline of a game. Since the story continues in an instanced environment, it will be a new storyline of it will be segregated into certain various short videos where I'll cover the part of those each chapter of those storylines as we go through the instanced environments, see the cutscenes, interact with the story, and continue on. So what am I talking about, right? One of the most played as well as the most popular MMOs out there, developed by ArenaNet, published by NCSoft ArenaNet, uh, directed by Mike O'Brien. We're talking about Guild Wars 2, the second iteration of the popular franchise Guild Wars, where the setting is the fantasy world of Teria, and we are part of one of the characters, one of the races and characters of this world, kind of set to see what our destiny calling about, kind of. So I'm not gonna read anything regarding the story itself. I'm just gonna give a few details of the Guild Wars itself. So Guild Wars 2 is a sequel of the original Guild Wars, which has a standalone client. It's a base game is totally free, and then if you wish to progress further into the expansions, for example, Path of Fire, Heart of Thrones, and whatever is gonna come next, then you are required to just directly buy that expansion only. As for the living world chapters, which are part of the progressing world itself, other than the progression of the expansions, we you can buy them using the cash shop currency, which you can earn in game by farming the in-game currency. That is possible. Other than that, ArenaNet also gives away the whatnot those chapters for free many times. So yep, if you are very active and keeps a active tab on, then you can just snag them out for free. That is also possible. Yeah. So this game was released on August the 28th of 2012 on Windows and Mac OS X. So almost 8 years it's gonna be. Almost 8 years. Right. Anyway, currently there's also a celebration going on, which is making the up till 5th of May, which will make the entire expansions cut off by 50%. So it's like a pack. If you buy one expansion, you get the other one as well some of the living world chapters and so on and so forth. So that as well, if you are very much want to get it, other than that, just hop in and try if you have not already. I believe most of us MMOs players who are into playing MMOs have already played MMORPG and Guild Wars 2, at least, even if not a DLC. I mean expansions. Sorry, not DLCs, expansions. Uh, then at least the base game, kind of. But what I'm gonna do today is essentially taking one race that I have not played yet. I'm gonna show in a racial perspective. So I'll be taking one race that I have not played yet, one class that I have not played yet, and go through the entire story campaign. I've specifically left the level 80 boost for this one so that I can have a seamless story progression to show you guys. So yeah. Other than that, one more thing I should announce that since I'm not really actively streaming right now due to, as I said, it's kind of hot and stuff. So yeah, kind of hard for me to just sit here. Just don't even. Yeah. So thank you, Mike Destroyer, for following me on Mixer. And trust me, in a few days, I'll be going back in Mixer, streaming the hell out of stuff. And since Fantasy Star Online 2 will not be gated by the countries, as in IP band, as much as they have announced, I will be playing that game actively when it comes out this month, at the end of this month, kind of. We still don't have any date yet, but yeah. So I'm certainly sure we'll be playing that a lot, and I will be streaming it on Mixer actively. So yeah, please look forward to that. Without further ado, let's get into the character creation as well as the beginning phase, the first story, right? So we're here in the character customization menu. We are here in the select race format. So in Guild Wars 2, you can have 5 races selected. The normal human, who lost their homeland, their security, their former glory, even their gods have withdrawn. Yet the human spirit remains unshaken. These brave defenders of Krita continues to fight with every ounce of their strength. The Char. The Char race was forged in the merciless crucible of war. This is all they know. War defines them, and their quest for domination drives them forward. The weakling and the fool have no place among the Char. Victory is all that matters, and it must be achieved by any means and at any costs. The Norn. This race of towering hunters experience a great defeat when the Ice Dragon drove them from their glacial homeland. Nevertheless, they won't let one lost battle, however punishing, dampen their enthusiasm for life and the hunt. They know that only the ultimate victor achieves the legendary rewards. The Asura race. These alchemical, to be honest, alchemical inventors may be short in stature, but they are intellectual giants. Among the Asura, it's not the strong who survives, but the clever. The races believe they should rule by virtue of their power and strength, but they are deluding themselves. In due time, all will serve the Asura. Finally, the Sylvari. Sylvari are not born. They awaken beneath the pale tree with the knowledge gleaned from their pre-life dream. These noble beings travel seeking adventures and pursuing quests. They struggle to balance curiosity with duty, eagerness with chivalry, and warfare with honor. Magic and mystery entwine to shape the future of this race that has so recently appeared. So this will be the race I'll be playing. A male Sylvari, of course. Finally, a Revenant. So if you do not have the expansions, I believe the Revenant class will not be available to you. But yeah, for me it's available and it is the class I'm gonna play. It's quite fun actually, despite the very few Revenants active, at least in this place. I mean, you gunners hold. So here I guess very few revenants active. Anyway, so other than revenant, you have warrior. Poker favors melee, high survivability, weapons master. Uh, Guardian favors melee, support, so ally, and defensive magic. Ranger, range character, pet companion, and naturalist. Okay. Thief, stealth and evasion, melee combat, acrobatic combat. Engineer, melee or range depends. They use guns and stuff. Gadgets, turrets, and toolkits. Technomancer. Necromancer has favorite range. Summon minions. They have minions and stuff. And dark magic. It's quite fun to play Necromancer actually. Elementalist, range character, elemental magic, and a versatile caster. And finally, Mesmer is also a very unique character and very fun to play. They are range characters, they favor illusions, they create illusions and play through finesse and misdirections. All of them are kind of very good classes to play and they are very unique in many aspects. Even your normal warrior and guardians, and they are also unique in various ways. So yeah, you won't really lose out playing any of the classes, and in fact with the 5 character slots you can try out whatever you want, to be honest. But yeah, certainly very very unique ways of skills and gameplay in this game. So yeah, you won't miss out at anything. Personally, I played Mesmer, Guardian, Ranger, Engineer, Necromancer. Elementalist, Thief, and Warrior are not classes I have played yet, but all of them that I played are very, very fun. Very fun. Anyway, I'll be using the Revenant, who are melee or range. They invoke legendary heroes, and they are magic wielding fighters. They invoke the power of legendary heroes from Tyrion's past, spending their own energy to channel the abilities used by those figures. They are reliable allies and dangerous enemies. So, yeah, max height. Uh, yep. Skin color, as usual. Yep. Body skin pattern is quite good. I don't want to change it. Head option will be. Yep. Okay. There aren't really. So these are all 3 people, so you won't really get to feel much. Yeah. I won't touch this part to be honest because my face right now is very good, this one. But other than that, I'll show you some of the facial customizations. This looks so freaking villainous, if you may. My god, is this something that came out from against Attack on Titans? What is this now? Not properly made, I mean not properly born. uh, but yeah, I like this one. I very much like this one. Ears is let's see what are the ears. Okay, they're not really proper ears, but yeah, ears. So let's have this one. Yeah, let's have this one. And the elvish ears, but yeah, 3 elvish ears. Other than that, what are the last 2? Let's see. No, I like this one. At least it looks like ears compared to. Okay, iris color will be. I'm playing a Revenant, so why not? Right. But then, many things suit here, suit in this case. Many eyes. But yeah, I'm playing a Revenant, so why not? Okay. Now the armor itself is very good looking and I don't really need to change anything to be honest. Yeah, very much good looking. just a little bit of customization here. Uh, Changing this from here to here. Yep. Okay. And did this one here. Yeah. Very good. So yeah, now the background selection part. This is something very important in Guild Wars 2 because it will direct the way your story will be played and your part within the story. Certain variables will be changed. For example, in human, you can select your birth uh, status, whether you will be a noble or an adventurer or someone born in slums and stuff like that. So those topics determine the way your story will be played and are very much important to pay attention to and choose what you want to choose. So yeah, uh, I fight with my whichever blindfold you want to choose on to shut out the distractions of the physical world and focus my magical inner side. This part of this thing is this every class has one of the three special looking class items which you will start with, and they are very much important. Their choice is quite important within the story itself. It sets a little bit of background for the story itself. So yeah, there are three we can see. One is Mist Scream. Simple, straightforward, and utterly effective. This blindfold is preferred by revenants who rely on utility and efficiency to get results. Second, Veil Piercer. Form follows function with this blindfold designed both to cover a revenant's eyes and help punch through the barriers that conceal the unseen. And finally, my favorite, resplendent curtain. The resplendent curtain is for revenants who choose to make a more elegant and stylish impression, because even if they can't see the world around them, it still sees them. Very true. And I like this. This one's looks very much this resplendent curtains look compared to the other two. So yeah. Trouble may follow me, but I use my witch to overcome it. Charm, which means I'm charming. No one can resist me when I'm at my best. Know just what to say to lighten the mood to or bluster courage. Ferocity. I'm ferocious. Threatening violence gets me further than anything else. I'm a natural, though I do not do try to use my powers for intimidation for good. And dignity. I'm dignified even when up to my ears in the mud. It's what makes people respect me. A serious, thoughtful manner is a route to success. I dreamed of a quest that calls me to action. It was a vision of the white slag is a creature of enchantment, an immortal beast with great power. Said that the stag, it's not slag, by the way, stag, yeah. Said the stag will trade a magical boon for its freedom if I can catch it. The Green Knight. I saw a powerful knight in green armor, his face obscured. He was defeated but did not submit, was killed but did not die. Dare I face him in battle? The Shield of the Moon. The moon is a powerful symbol of healing and magic. Any who dream they're protected by the moon shall show faith and fortitude. I hope I'm worthy of such vision. So I'll be choosing Moon, the Shield of the Moon. I believe that the most important of Vanteri's teaching is act with wisdom, but act. It is one thing to know that what is right, and another to change the world. We all have a calling. I will distinguish myself through my actions and thereby lift area to a higher state of nobility. All things have a right to grow. The blossom is a brother to the weed. Diversity of opinion is good. Discussion is healthy. No one should be condemned simply for being different. To stand up for the rights of all. While life goes, so too should you. Our world is a delicious and gorgeous place created for us to explore, enjoy, and protect. I will seek out the lesson in every experience, and as I grow, I will have more to offer in return. So I'll be choosing all things have a right to grow. Finally, the pale tree awakened me during the cycle of dawn. Sylvari awakened at cycle at dawn are natural talkers, diplomats, and forward thinkers. I don't know why a diplomat would be a forward thinker, but okay. We are intimately connected with our surroundings and markedly empathetic, empathic towards all, even other races. Those awakened at midday solve problems by attacking them head on. We are warriors, hunters, and travelers who experience life firsthand and enjoy the rush for taking risks in order to truly feel alive. Those awakened at dusk are naturally curious and thoughtful. We love to learn and spend time reading and studying. We are intelligent and dream towards the luscious complexities of magic. Finally, those who awaken at night are secretive and cautious with information. We make our own decisions. We come and go as we please, nimble of mind and body. So I'll be choosing Cycle of Dusk, where we are more into the magic side of things. Well, I'm a revenant, why not? Right. Finally, this is your summary. Though trouble may follow me, I overcome it with dignity. The pale tree awakened me during the cycle of dusk, and the most important of Vanteri's teaching is all things have a right to grow. While in my dream I dreamed about the shield of the moon, and I am called to find it. When I fight, I use the resplendent curtain to block out the physical world in style. This is my story, signed Orrin Shire.
I am Sylvari. 25 years ago, my people first appeared in Tyria. The pale tree flowered, and the firstborn awakened. The dream contains my race's memories. We gain awareness here, and then awaken into the world. The dream fills me with knowledge, and is my connection to others. It is my inspiration, my guiding light. While here, I have discovered my purpose: to face evil and destroy it. Even now, I sense my destiny calling me to awaken. My time is soon. Nature and goodness are under siege. All life hangs in the balance. If Tyria is to survive, it will need us. If we fail, the dream will be consumed by nightmare, and Tyria will wither and die. I dream of secrets. The voices of my people whisper to me of spiderwebs and hidden knives. I see the symbol of a crescent moon on the curve of a shield. It is a symbol of wisdom. The dream hints at my future. I glimpse the faces of those whose secrets I will shelter, and who in turn guard mine. I will uncover truth and fight the nightmare that festers in wicked hearts. On the eve of my awakening, I feel the earth singing in my bones. And yet I sense darkness approaching. Something intrudes upon the dream. It blocks the path to my awakening. Before I can enter the world, I must first face this evil and vanquish it. I am summoned by the dream. This is my story.
So this is kind of the prologue of this, the starting of like every character you'll start, there will be something that will set the story in motion, right? Let's go.
Yes,
Why are we being attacked?
may you never dwell in Dreamer, I am Kaith. I need your help. Can you hear me where you are within the dream?
Within the dream? What does that mean? Why do you look transparent?
I am Interior, a land far away. Soon you'll awaken here, but for now you live in the dream. I can't explain right now. We must hurry. Something is poisoning the dream.
Poisoning the dream? Of course I will do whatever I can to help you. But why me?
Your spirit is strong. Do not underestimate yourself. Head to the far embankment, and I'll meet you there.
So this is the Guild Wars UI, something.
These hounds are an aspect of the poison. Our foe must be close now.
We are very much known about. Very much.
Exhaling its poison.
My God.
Find cover quickly. The bridge has collapsed. Without it, we cannot reach the enemy.
I'll get this
sensed
bridge
within the
reformed
dream.
with the utmost haste.
Yeah. Better if I don't talk right now because this entire thing is quite gonna be very much dialogues and stuff that are gonna happen. So yeah.
It is time. The poison is at its strongest.
Generally here one event happens, so there will be a lot of events in the open world. Generally here event happens where the nightmare beasts are gonna attack you, but since it doesn't happen, we are going to further into.
Wait, something's happening. I feel... The pale tree has breathed her strength into me. She's made me tangible, but only for a few moments. Hurry, sapling. Be ready for anything.
Yes.
Swiftly now. We must end this corruption.
So this is the second event that happens here. I've done a fair share of my research here.
Nothing must destroy the nightmare before it takes root.
This is a third event that happens here.
Where am I? I was fighting a great evil. Are we safe? Kaith! Where is Kaith?
Steady, sapling. You just woke. You were calling out in your dream. Kaith was just here, but she had to go speak to the Pale Tree.
She and I fought side by side against the poison in the dream. I saw the shadow of a terrible dragon, and I felt the dream call upon me to defeat it.
By the tree. A wild hunt so soon, and such a momentous task. To be a valiant of the wild hunt is a difficult charge. Bear this calling with pride.
I will. But how do I begin? One does not simply awaken and rush off to face a dragon.
You start here in our forest. There were others hurt in the dream. They could use your help. Besides, it'll be fine training for a new valiant.
So this is the prologue. On every character you will have a prologue, and then every there will be every 10 levels, or kind of, you will have a main story to do. Let me show you the story itself, if I can, that is.
Care for an expedition? Maybe to the east?
So yeah, story channel. So this is your story. This will first part is done, then at level 10 second part will unlock, so on and so forth. And these are some other stories. Is a history lesson Scarlet part, repayable at level 80, then Level Word season 2, Heart of Thrones, Living World season 3, Path of Fire, Living World season 4, and the Iceborne saga, latest Living World, that is. So yes, for now that will be it, and I'll be continuing the first part at level 10 story on the next video. As I said, this will be very short videos, half an hour, 45 minutes ish, depending on how much the story content is and the fighting is. So yeah, we'll meet you on the first part of the story. Have a good day.